Yeah, that's good. We've been watching Calvi for a while in Elektromotive because it's always seemed like an uphill battle. It's the idea of getting posts in the street, people beginning to realise, getting the acceptance that electric vehicles are, going to become a part of the mainstream. How difficult has it been so far?
It is very much an uphill journey. There's a lot of bureaucracy in the local authorities, councils, etc. that one has to overcome. So it can be 12 months before us convincing the council that they should start putting in the infrastructure and electrobays to actually getting the purchase order. There's a lot of bureaucracy, committee meetings, etc., etc. That process needs to be quickened, and we'll start to see more and more electrobays go in the ground, hopefully. But I think it's just about to happen big time in the UK now.
Yeah, I mean, all that Gordon Brown's been talking about and everything, it's all helping, I would hope.
Yes,
in this
definitely.
idea of developing the EV and everything else.
Well, definitely. I think number 10 are now hopefully starting to get on our side, and I think we'll see a really good infrastructure going into the UK. I mean, let's face it, I would say we're the leaders in the UK now with the recharging infrastructure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Worldwide. The whole world is watching what we're doing in Westminster and the other London boroughs at the moment. It's proving a success. We're getting more and more users sign up to the scheme every week, and it's going from strength to strength. Westminster have been fantastic. The real crusaders in getting the infrastructure in.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Excellent.
That's good to hear. What about the manufacturers? Do you work very closely with them? Are you talking to them?
We don't. We tend to have a very unbiased sort of working relationship with the manufacturers. It's a real chicken and egg situation anyway. You need the infrastructure, so they need us, we need the cars, etc., etc. So we're happy to work and co-promote with any of the manufacturers. We don't have any alliance with any of them. Some we work more closely with, but I think that's because they're more proactive in using us as a tool, as a marketing tool, in helping them place their vehicles into the marketplace.
Yeah. How long have you been going now?
We founded the company in 2003.
Okay.
And the first 3 or 4 years of that were in research and development of the Electrobay, etc., etc. The guys were doing the R&D and the design work on the Electrobay. Meanwhile, I was out campaigning the local authorities and the councils, convincing them that this electric cars, it is going to happen, and I was proved right, and it is happening now, which is great. And eventually we had all the dots, we could join all the dots up, so here we are. So it's been going just about 6 years now.
Oh, a lot of work's gone in the meantime.
A tremendous amount of work. It's been really hard work, but I'm so passionate about getting this infrastructure into the UK that I just got to stick with it and get this infrastructure up there and running, and we will be the world's best infrastructure in place that's up and running and working.
So it's July 2008 now. Maybe the next motor show, what do you think? Where will it be, do you think?
The next motor show is 2 years' time, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the next motor show we should have proper production vehicles from the major motor manufacturers showing electric vehicles in an environment like here, like we are today, bringing cars to the mass market at a realistic price. There may be a slight premium on those cars because of the batteries. I mean, EV users are obviously going to pay a premium if they're early uptakers of the technology, and also to an extent they're buying their sort of fuel up front in the store, in the batteries. They're buying their fuel up front to a degree. But then from then on, it's a win-win situation for them because they're very, very cheap to run. There's only the tyres and brakes and things as renewables for servicing, etc., etc.
Great. Well, I wish you the best of luck with it, Calvin. Yeah. It's great to see that you've gone out and done it.
So thanks. Yeah, really thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of encouragement from everybody now,
good on
which
you.
is really gives me a good feeling, and once I can carry on with a crusade.